Let's break down everything about BCAAs as a pre-workout supplement, especially for someone who goes to the gym. What is BCAA? BCAA stands for Branched-Chain Amino Acids. These are essential amino acids that the body cannot make on its own, so you have to get them from food or supplements. The three BCAAs are 1. Leucine, stimulates muscle protein synthesis, the building of muscle. 2. Isoleucine, helps with energy production and recovery. 3. Valine, assists with muscle metabolism and repair. They are called branched chain because of their chemical structure. How does BCAA work? During workouts, especially intense or fasted training, your body may start breaking down muscle tissue for energy. BCAAs help reduce muscle breakdown, catabolism, boost muscle protein synthesis, support quicker recovery, decrease muscle soreness, provide an energy boost during training. Leucine is the most powerful of the three in triggering muscle growth. When to take BCAA? You can take BCAAs at different times depending on your goals. As a pre-workout, you train fasted, empty stomach, in the morning to prevent muscle breakdown, to give a small energy boost. Intra-workout, during long or intense sessions to maintain energy and reduce fatigue. Post-workout, helps with recovery and muscle repair. But if you already consume enough protein in your diet, like whey protein or whole foods, BCAAs might not be essential post-workout. Training for a long time or with high intensity also causes muscle breakdown. A good example of this is a marathon runner. Even though the runner isn't lifting weights, they're putting their body through a great deal of stress. By providing their body with BCAAs during the race, it will help the runner maintain a little more energy, helping them delay fatigue. Now it's the same idea with weight training. Doing things like drop sets, super slow reps, and rest pause sets are much more intense. Providing your body with BCAAs during this type of training can help you push through the set. But keep in mind, you don't need BCAAs for this. Just take a sip of water and push through. Now, the third time to take BCAA is any time after a workout. Again, this is another time where your body is broken down and needs fuel. Supplementation with BCAA can help with recovery and muscle repair after training. Taking BCAA after a workout is especially beneficial if you worked out fasted. At this point, your body will have gone without fuel for an extended period of time, so replenishing your supply of BCAA can be beneficial. However, if you're already consuming enough protein in the form of whey protein or whole food sources, then taking BCAA might not be necessary. Lastly, the fourth time to take BCAA is during the last few minutes of your workout as a sort of pump-up technique. Some people swear by this and say that it helps get the blood flowing and improves their pump. I personally haven't noticed a difference here, but it might be worth a shot to see if it helps you. That said, should you even take BCAA in the first place? Here's how to decide. If you're relatively new to the gym, you aren't training fasted, and you're still eating a lot of processed food, then you definitely don't need to worry about taking BCAA. As you begin to train harder and longer, and you notice that you're feeling more fatigued or sore, then it might be worth trying to see if it helps. When it comes to taking BCAA as a pre-workout, it's only really helpful if you're training fasted or doing some kind of extreme training session. For the average person who is just getting started with resistance training, BCAA is not needed at all. In fact, spending your money on something like whey protein would be a better choice. If you're already taking in enough protein from whole food sources, then BCAA is unnecessary. BCAAs can be helpful if you're training fasted because your body breaks down muscle tissue for energy when it doesn't receive any fuel. A study published in the International Journal of Sports Medicine found that taking BCAA reduced muscle soreness, but only when taken after exercise. Another study in the European Journal of Sports Science showed that taking BCAA improved performance during prolonged exercise, but again, only when taken during or after the exercise. Finally, the International Journal of Sports Medicine found that taking BCAA increased muscle protein synthesis, but the effect was small unless the dosage contained a sufficient amount of leucine. But what happens if you don't take BCAA and instead eat a meal consisting of complete protein before your workout? Can you still get the benefits of BCAA? Absolutely. Before your workout, you can replace BCAA with high-quality proteins such as chicken breast, lean beef, Greek yogurt, or even whey protein. A meta-analysis in the British Journal of Sports Medicine concluded that taking protein before or after exercise didn't offer any additional benefit compared to just consuming it throughout the day. This brings us to the question, when should you not take BCAA? First, if you're already getting enough protein in your diet, then supplementing with BCAA might not offer any additional benefits. Remember, the RDA for protein is 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. However, if you're trying to build muscle or lose body fat, you should aim for 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. If you fall into this category, then supplementing with BCAA might be a waste of time and money. Second, you don't need BCAA if you ate a high-protein meal before your workout. As stated earlier, the main benefit of taking BCAA is to reduce muscle breakdown and boost muscle protein synthesis. So why bother taking BCAA if you've already had a protein shake or high-protein meal? Third, if you're on a tight budget, you're better off spending your money on whey protein or whole food protein sources rather than BCAA. Finally, if you're not training hard or consistently enough, BCAA is of no use to you. Working out once or twice a week simply won't cause your body to break down much muscle tissue. You shouldn't worry about taking BCAA in this situation. Instead, focus on gradually increasing the frequency, intensity, and volume of your workouts. In conclusion, is BCAA helpful for pre-workouts? Well, maybe. As we discussed, the main benefits of taking BCAA is to reduce muscle soreness and assist with recovery and muscle repair. Plus, it can be helpful if you're training fasted. But if you're already consuming enough protein in the form of whey protein or whole food sources, then supplementing with BCAA might not be necessary. Plus, taking BCAA is not a magic pill for building muscle. If you want to maximize your results, you still need to follow a solid plan for nutrition and training. Thanks for watching and see you next time. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more workout and nutrition content. Please comment below if you'd like me to create more videos like this. Thank you.